Okay, I'm started out changing the transmission in my Hagglund, putting a 8-speed 8 HP 70 ZF transmission out of a Ram 1500 pickup to get a little more speed, and the transmission that was in it was not set up right for this diesel engine. So I've got a little 6-cylinder Detroit VM motory diesel engine in this thing. So right now I've got the engine lifted and pulled back a few inches. Here's my setup. Seems to work pretty good off the forks. I lifted the transmission out of here by myself and just pulled the engine back by myself. So you can see the engine's back a little ways. And the reason I'm having to do that is come around to the front, and I've got a leak. You can see that. You can see this crack right here in the fiberglass. Goes from here clear across to here. So I got to repair that. So I'm gonna grind it a little bit and put a layer or two of fiberglass matting down and repair that, because it would leak water really bad, and I want it to be waterproof. The other problem I got is right here. You see all these cracks in the front end. This actually moves, so I'm gonna cut all that out and just put a piece of aluminum angle in there and replace that. You can see that whoever put that engine and transmission in originally added on a little box in the front end to support, I guess, more air volume is the only thing I can think of, because everything in there could have been fit in there with the radiator. And of course the radiator is a little bit bigger than the stock radiator. That's the radiator. It's pretty hefty duty. It probably weighs 75, 80 pounds. The tanks on the side and the top and bottom framework are all steel, and then of course it's got copper tube cooling fins going across. So they may have done that for that purpose, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off right here on both sides, and I got a piece of angle plate that I'm going to put in there, and that way I can mount a winch right in this area, get it up here up high so it's up out of the mud if you get stuck, or possibly out of the mud. But so yeah, quite an operation here trying to get this thing going again. I'm blanking off my headlights and putting in some LEDs, mounting them to this plate. So I got to do that yet. Putting an air conditioner unit up on the roof, and putting bucket seats in the front, both driver and passenger, and then back in each pocket back there, putting a bucket seat back there that I got out of a Ford Transit van. They're a skinny seat, they'll fit perfect back there. So I'll put another video out when I get a little closer, putting it back together.